Send a big file, get a clean link, the other person gets it, and the link expires on its own. That's WeTransfer. Hello everyone, I'm Eleftheria, and today I rebuilt it, self-hosted, no login, no external services, and I barely touched the infrastructure myself. I described what I wanted, and an AI agent built it. And that was all done on Zerops, so let me show you. Here is the app. I drag files into this drop zone and watch this. Each file gets split into chunks. You can see the individual chunk titles filling up in real time. That's the headline feature. Big files are sliced into 8 MB parts and streamed straight into object storage. If my connection drops mid-upload, it only resends the missing chunks, not the whole file. Upload finishes and instantly I get a shareable link, a copy button, a QR code. I open the link, file name, sizes, thumbnails, and a live expiry countdown. I can download one file or grab everything as a zip. And when the link runs out, either on time or on a download limit, the visitor just sees a friendly "This transfer has expired" page. What's actually running? Now here is what makes this real and not a toy. Behind that simple page there are 6 services all running on Zerops, a Vue frontend and a Fastify API, a super read background worker, Postgres as the source of truth, a cache handling expiry, and a message queue and object storage holding every file. And every clever part uses those services the right way. Expiry, the link lives in the cache with a time to live. When it lapses, the link just stops working. No cron job checking logs. A sweeper in the worker then deletes the expired files from storage so nothing lingers. When an upload finishes, a job drops into the queue. The worker, completely off the request path, generates thumbnails, computes checksums, runs a scan pass, and marks the transfer ready. So your upload finishes fast and the previews happen in the background. So how did this get built? This is the first part I found genuinely unique. I worked entirely through ZCP, Zerops Control Plane, with an AI agent inside it. I never wrote a Docker file, I never provisioned a database by hand. I described the stack: Vue, Fastify, a worker plus storage, cache, queue, and Postgres. The agent spun up all these containers, dev and staging pairs, wired every connection string between them automatically, and had a live dev server running with hot reload. Here's what's different about that. On most platforms, the AI can write code, but it's blind to your actual infrastructure. On Zerops, the agent sees the running services, it reads the real environment variables, it runs the actual chunk upload test, including deliberately dropping a chunk to prove resume works. It checked the expiry sweeper actually deleted files from the storage. It caught a real bug and messages getting dropped when the worker wasn't listening, and fixed it with reconciliation pass. That's not code generation, that's an agent operating a live system and verifying its own work against reality. And the connection vars are the quad magic. Every service knows how to reach every other service by hostname with credentials injected at runtime. I never copy-pasted a password, I never touched a secret. It's all just there in the container when the code runs. The whole thing, front-end API, worker, 4 managed services, went from an empty project to a working, tested up in one session. And when I'm ready to go live, promoting to production in one comment with a real custom domain. So that's a self-hosted file transfer tool built by an AI agent that could actually see and test the infrastructure it was built on. That's Zerops. If you want to see more builds like this, hit subscribe. I've got a whole series going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!